You've heard about two-phase prop firms. You've heard about one-phase challenges. But what about the no-phase instant funding accounts? Yeah, that's right. Pay the fee, boom. You're in. You're trading live capital from day one. Sounds like a cheat code, doesn't it? So why isn't everyone doing it? Why do most traders still stick with those long, painful evaluations? Today, we're going to break this down. The real pros and cons of instant funding accounts, why they might be the smartest option you've never considered, and also why they can be a dangerous trap if you don't know the details. We'll compare instant funding with one-phase and two-phase models. We'll cover rules, prices, account sizes, scaling plans, and the hidden catches that most traders miss. And then I'll show you the top 3 instant funding options across Forex, futures, and crypto. And by the way, if you want the best prop firms with promo codes and you want to support my work, check the link in the pinned comment. That's where I've gathered all the top firms, so don't miss that. And of course, smash that like button, hit subscribe, so you don't miss more breakdowns like this. Let's get into it. Most people know how the usual prop firm journey works. You buy a challenge. You have to pass phase 1, usually by making something like 8%. You go to phase 2, where you need another 5%. Finally, after weeks or even months, you unlock a funded account. That's the two-phase route. Then you've got the one-phase models. Skip straight to the final test. Make your profit target once, and if you succeed, you get funded. But instant funding? That's different. There's no test, no fake account, no prove yourself stage. You literally pay, and you're funded on day one. Sounds like a dream. But here's where most traders miss the point. The differences don't stop at how you get the account. The rules, the sizes, the costs, everything else changes too. Account sizes and scaling. Here's the first major difference. In one-phase or two-phase challenges, you'll often see big accounts offered $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 with some firms. But with instant funding, you usually start much smaller. Forex instant accounts? You're often looking at $2,000, $5,000, maybe $20,000 to start. Futures instant accounts? More like $25,000 or $50,000. Crypto? $2,500 to $10,000. So if you're dreaming of a $250,000 account from day one, forget it. Instant models don't give you that, at least not right away. But here's the secret most people ignore: scaling. Instant accounts often let you grow step by step. Hit a profit target, usually around 10%, and they scale you up. Do it again, and you scale again. Some of these programs can take you from a few thousand to over $1 million in capital if you prove yourself. That's the real power of instant funding. Not starting big, but scaling fast. The cost factor. Now let's talk money. This is the part that scares people away. And honestly, it should, because instant funding is expensive. Example, a $5,000 instant account might cost you $300. Meanwhile, for the same $300, you could buy a $100,000 two-phase challenge. So why would anyone pay more for less? Here's the answer: time and certainty. With a challenge, you might spend months grinding, only to fail one rule and lose your fee. With instant funding, you're trading live capital right away. No waiting. No, what if I fail phase 1? Stress. So yes, the buy-in is higher. But you're not paying for a bigger account. You're paying for time saved and certainty guaranteed. That's the trade-off. And once again, if you want my list of the best prop firms across Forex, futures, and crypto, it's all linked in the pinned comment. Check that out when you're done here. And while you're there, hit subscribe. Another big question: if instant funding skips the challenge, are the rules tougher? In some cases, yes. In others, not really. Here's what I've noticed across the industry. Drawdown. Most instant accounts use a smaller max drawdown, around 6 to 10%. But many of them don't have daily drawdown rules. which is a huge relief compared to challenge accounts that constantly monitor your intraday losses. Trailing versus static. Some firms use trailing drawdown that moves up as your balance grows. Others use static drawdown, which never moves. This makes a massive difference to how you trade. Leverage, often lower than challenge models. Some instant accounts only give you 110 or 130 leverage, while challenges may go as high as 1:100. Holding rules. Some firms don't allow you to hold trades over the weekend, which can kill swing traders. Others do allow it. So the rules aren't harder or easier. They're just different. And if you don't pay attention, you'll get wrecked. The pros of instant funding. All right, let's lay out the clear advantages. No waiting, trade live capital immediately. No challenge stress. You don't risk failing evaluation stages. No daily drawdown in many firms. You only watch the overall drawdown. Scaling potential. If you're skilled, you can go from a tiny account to millions. Certainty. You know from day one whether you'll make money or not. For a disciplined trader who hates wasting time on evaluations, this is heaven. The cons of instant funding. But here's the downside. Cost. Instant funding is way more expensive upfront. Smaller starting sizes. You're not walking in with $200,000 day one. Lower leverage. You'll need to adapt your trading style. Limited choices. Not many firms even offer instant funding yet. Risk of blowing out. Because you're paying so much for a small account, bad traders can waste thousands fast. So yeah, instant funding isn't a magic ticket. It's a tool. If you're skilled, it works. If you're not, it drains your wallet. My top 3 picks for instant funding. All right, let's cut the theory. Let's talk real options. Here are the top 3 instant funding firms you should know about. 1 for Forex, 1 for futures, and 1 for crypto. Forex, funded next. Account sizes, from $2,000 up to $20,000. Profit split, 70% up to 80%. Max daily loss, none. Max drawdown, 6%. Drawdown type, trailing with your balance. This one is solid if you're a Forex trader who wants a simple structure. No daily loss rules means less stress. The trailing drawdown means you need to stay disciplined, but if you're good, this is a great choice. Futures, Elite Trader Funding, ETF. Account sizes, $25,000 and $50,000. Profit split, 100%. Yes, all yours. Max daily loss, none. Max drawdown, 10%. Drawdown type, end of day. This is one of the strongest options out there for futures. No daily limits, a fair 10% drawdown, and you keep 100% of profits. If you're trading futures, this is as good as it gets. Crypto fund trader. Account sizes, $2,500 up to $10,000. Profit split, 50% to 90%. Max daily loss, 4%. Max drawdown, 6%. Drawdown type, static doesn't trail. This one is interesting. A static drawdown on crypto is powerful. It gives you more breathing room. The split starts low, but if you perform, you can get up to 90%. These 3 cover the main worlds: Forex, futures, and crypto. And again, if you want the best prop firms with promo codes and you want to support my work, don't forget to check the link in the pinned comment. That's where you'll find everything in one place. And hey, don't just watch, like the video, subscribe, and stay in the loop. Why people still avoid instant funding? Here's the question. If instant funding is so good, why isn't it everywhere? The answer is simple: price psychology. Most traders look at the cost and say, I'd rather pay less and get a 100K challenge. They see the surface, big number accounts for cheap. But the reality is, most of those traders never pass the challenge. They keep paying again and again. Meanwhile, the instant funding trader who paid more upfront is already live, already scaling, already making payouts. That's the paradox. So what's the truth about instant funding? It's not a shortcut. It's not a scam. It's a different model built for serious traders who value time and certainty over gambling with endless challenges. If you're new, I wouldn't recommend starting here. You'll burn cash. But if you're skilled, if you're consistent, instant funding could be the fastest way to scale up your trading journey. All right, so let's wrap this up. We've compared instant funding with one-phase and two-phase models. We've looked at the pros and cons, the rules, the costs, and the scaling plans. And we've gone over my top 3 picks. Funded next for Forex. Elite Trader Funding for futures. Crypto Fund Trader for crypto. So now the question is, what path do you take? Do you keep grinding on challenges, or do you go all in on instant funding? Whatever you choose, remember, success depends on your skill, not the model. And before you go, once again, check the link in the pinned comment. You'll find the best prop firms there across Forex, futures, and crypto, plus promo codes to help you save. That also supports this channel, so I really appreciate it. If you got value from this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.